Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so today we're jumping right into a source you brought us. It's an English language lesson.
That's right. Yeah, it's all about descriptive words. The title is something like describing things big, blue, beautiful. Basically adjectives.
Adjectives. Got it. And this lesson, it sounds like it's pretty foundational.
Very much so. It really breaks down, what they are, why you'd even use them, and then it gives a few really useful ones to sort of kick things off.
Okay, so our mission here for you listening is to really unpack this specific lesson. We're going to pull out the key stuff, the actionable bits.
Exactly. So you can quickly get these building blocks and hopefully start making your English descriptions a bit more, well, descriptive. Make them pop.
Make them pop. I like that. All right, let's dig in then. Where does the source start?
Well, it starts right at the beginning. What is an adjective? And the definition it gives is pretty simple. It's a word that describes a noun.
A noun, right? That's a
Mm.
person, place, or thing. So like dog, house, car, those things.
Precisely. And adjectives, they just add the detail. They answer those questions like, how big is it? What color is it? How does it feel or seem? The lesson uses this analogy I quite liked. Adjectives are like the spice in a sentence.
Ah, okay.
Without them, it may be a bit bland, just a list.
Yeah.
But with them, you start painting a picture, adding flavor.
Yeah, the spice analogy makes sense. You can see why they're important. So this particular source, it focuses on just 6 adjectives.
That's right. 6 key ones that it presents as really useful for beginners. Easy to start using straight away.
Which ones are they?
They are big, small, blue, fast, funny, and beautiful.
Okay. Big, small, blue, fast, funny, beautiful. Got it.
Yeah. And the source picks these because they're super common and, pretty versatile. You can use them for lots of different things.
All right, let's maybe go through them one by one, see what the lesson actually says about each, using its example.
Sounds good. So first up is big. Pretty straightforward, describes large size.
Like an elephant?
Exactly. The lesson mentions an elephant, a tall building, even a giant pizza.
Huh. Giant pizza, okay. And the example sentences it gives.
Things like, that is a big dog, immediately tells you it's not some tiny puppy, or the house is big.
Right, suggesting it's spacious. So big is pretty versatile, according to the source.
Very. Then, logically, we get small, presented, as you'd expect, as the opposite of big, little size.
Okay. Like a kitten. Or a small coffee, maybe.
Yep, those are the kinds of examples the source uses. Tiny kitten, small coffee. The sentences are like, I have a small bag, or the car is small.
A compact car, maybe. And the lesson notes that small can sometimes imply cuteness, or just being easy to handle.
Yeah, it sort of touches on that nuance.
Okay.
Okay, next up, adding some visual detail. Blue.
The color, like the sky or the ocean, presumably.
That's exactly what the source mentions. And the examples are straightforward. She has a blue car, gives you a specific image. Or, the sky is blue today.
Paints a picture, like you said before. The source actually uses that phrase, doesn't it? About colors painting a picture.
It does, yeah. It emphasizes that visual aspect.
Yeah.
Then, shifting gears, we have fast for quick movement.
Race cars, runners, that sort of thing.
Right. Race car, speedy runner, a fast train. The example sentences are simple. He is fast. Maybe talking about an athlete. Or, the train is fast.
It tells you about its speed. Adds energy, the lesson says.
Yep. Adds energy to the description. Okay. Moving on to something more about feeling or reaction.
Funny.
Okay. Something that makes you laugh.
Exactly. Like a joke or a movie or even a person. A funny friend.
And the examples.
The movie was funny, so you know it was humorous. Or my friend is funny, describes their personality. The source connects this one to things that bring joy.
Nice. Okay, one more left from the list of 6.
And that's beautiful. This one's quite broad, describing something really pretty or just generally pleasing.
Like a sunset or a flower.
Yes, or a person, a smile. The lesson even says, a beautiful day.
Oh, right. The examples were, it's a beautiful day, suggesting nice weather maybe, and she has a beautiful smile. A nice compliment. The source points out that beautiful is just a really positive word you can use with lots of different nouns.
Okay, so those are the 6. Big, small, blue, fast, funny, beautiful, simple but useful.
Exactly. And once you kind of grasp what they mean, the next crucial step the source covers is, well, how do you actually stick them into sentences?
Right. Because knowing the word is one thing, using it correctly is another. So the lesson shows 2 main ways to place them.
Yeah, 2 main positions. The first one is putting the adjective right before the noun it's describing.
Okay, so like a big dog or a blue car, the adjective comes first.
Precisely. It sits right there, immediately telling you more about the noun that follows it.
And the second way.
The second way is putting the adjective after certain verbs. The lesson specifically mentions forms of to be, like is, am, are.
Ah, okay. So you'd say he is fast or the day is beautiful. The adjective comes after that linking verb.
Exactly. It links the description back to the subject.
Yep.
And the lesson helpfully provides some combined examples putting it all together.
Let's hear a few.
Okay, so things like the big elephant is eating. You see big before elephant.
Right. And I want a small coffee. Small before coffee.
Then the blue dress is pretty. Here you have blue before dress. And then another adjective, pretty, coming after is.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
The fast horse won the race. Fast before horse.
That comedian is so funny. Funny after is.
And this park is beautiful. Beautiful after is. Seeing them used like that, based on the lesson's own examples, it really clarifies where they slot in.
It really does. And, the lesson makes a really important point next about practice.
Oh, absolutely. It hammers home that practice is the key to making these feel natural, not forced.
So what does it suggest? Just start using them.
Pretty much. It recommends really simple things. Like, just look around you right now. Try describing something using these words. That table is big, maybe, or my pen is small.
The screen is blue. Simple stuff.
Exactly. Just start applying them to the world around you. And it even offers, like, a little advanced tip.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Try using two adjectives together. The example it gives is the big blue car.
Ah, okay. Combining them. Might feel a bit tricky at first, maybe.
It acknowledges that, yeah. But the main point is just to experiment. Don't be afraid to try.
Right. And the overall takeaway from this practice section in the source seems to be that repetition is key. Using them daily makes them stick.
Totally. That's how you go from just knowing about the words to actually using them confidently. It's how you make your descriptions more, vivid and alive.
Okay, great. So let's do a quick recap. What are the absolute must-know points we've extracted from this particular English lesson source?
Well, fundamentally, adjectives describe nouns. They add detail, size, color, speed, feeling, things like that.
And this lesson gave us 6 really solid starting adjectives. Big, small, blue, fast, funny, beautiful.
Yep. And crucially, it showed us the 2 main ways to use them in sentences. Either right before the noun,
Like funny movie.
or after a linking verb like is.
Like, the movie is funny. What's really striking when you break it down like this, based on the source, is just how much impact these simple words can have.
It's true. Just adding one word like big or blue completely changes the picture in someone's mind.
Yeah. And using them, like the source encourages, seems like a very direct path to sounding, more descriptive and maybe more confident when you speak English.
Definitely. And it makes you think, doesn't it?
Definitely.
If these 6 simple words cover dimensions like size, color, speed, humor, beauty, what other dimensions, what other kinds of details can we unlock as we learn and use more adjectives? What else can they add to our descriptions?
That's a really interesting thought to mull over, a great place to pause. And that brings us to the end of this deep dive into your source on descriptive adjectives.
We really hope breaking down this lesson's key points has been useful, maybe giving you some clear tools to try out.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, if you found this deep dive valuable, we'd really appreciate if you'd consider rating, reviewing, and subscribing to the deep dive, wherever you listen.
It genuinely helps other people find the show. So thank you for tuning in today.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.